Hey everybody. All right, so we're going to try something new here at Hemingway Land. This is going to be, I'm hoping to make this a monthly feature. We're calling this super secret discounted inventory. So the way this is going to work is we're going to take a property that we would normally price at X, and we're going to make it available to only a certain group of people for a limited time at 1/2 of X or less than that. Okay. So for instance, this particular property is 1 acre in Rio Rancho. Most of our Rio Rancho properties, the 1 acres, are priced from $1,800 to $2,900. We are going to make this available for $999. And the two groups that we're making this available to are, one, the people who subscribe to our weekly newsletter, and two, the people who subscribe to our still obscure YouTube channel. Okay, so roughly about 2,000 of you will be made aware of this property. It will not be live on the website. You will not be able to access it through the conventional way of logging onto the website. You will only be able to access it through the link in the weekly newsletter or the link on the YouTube video. Okay. And basically we'll make it available to you guys for a week. If it doesn't sell in a week, then we'll list it on the website for the more standard price of whatever that would be. So in this particular instance, this property will be closer to $2,000 if it does not sell in the next week. Okay. So why are we doing this? Well, number one, I'm a delight. And I've been looking for ways to kind of reward or thank people who have subscribed to our buyers list or subscribed to our YouTube channel, because I appreciate all you guys. Number one. Number two, I currently have roughly, rough count, 7 bajillion properties in Rio Rancho. So while I will not turn down a property if somebody wants to sell it to me, at the same time, it does not behoove me to have 7 bajillion and one in inventory. So in the interest of trying to flip this one just a little bit faster, we're going to discount it and see if we can sell it within this week to you guys. Reason number 3, by the way, is because my photographer currently has roughly 12 properties that he has to shoot, and new ones get added every week. So I have a backlog of properties that need to be photographed. And this one sits actually very close to another property that we have that we already got photographed, S&M 08F, which is why I have recycled the photos for this listing and I'm using them here. Now I will tell you that property is roughly 2 blocks from the other property, so all of these photos down here in the gallery are the same ones from that other listing, but nonetheless I think they'll give you an excellent sense of the roads and the terrain and the property and the views and everything that you would see out here from this piece of land. Okay, and you'll notice, of course, this one $999, that other one $2,400. So you get a sense of exactly how discounted this is. Let me just bring this up on a map, show you guys where this is. So this is off of 30th Street, between Cherokee and Blanco. There are no utilities out here, certainly that I'm aware of. This property probably has something, I don't know, but point being, this is still a pretty private, pretty remote little area. You'll notice there's a little bit of development encroaching over here, a little bit encroaching over this way, but still fairly undeveloped. Not a lot of homes have reached out to this area yet. This property is less than a mile to Southern Boulevard, so you're going to have easy access to paved road, main arterial through Rio Rancho. That's going to take you into town over here, movie theaters, parks, restaurants, churches and schools, etc. But still pretty remote, still a pretty private little property out here. Now, who is the potential buyer for this property? Well, one, hopefully, if you've been on the site for a little while, you've been looking at properties in Rio Rancho, you've been wanting to buy one out there, you've been saving up, hopefully this will make it a lot easier for you to do. Number one. Or number two, and here's where I'm going to run the risk of sounding like a motivational speaker, and that's not my intention. Basically, if you got a job right now that you don't like, if you're in a position financially that you are looking to graduate from, if you're looking to close this chapter of your life and move into something new, I would tell you that investing in real estate, and specifically land, there is no better way to create wealth. And I say that from personal experience as well as my own knowledge of history and how some of people who are really wealthy got to be that way. So my idea here is that you buy this for $1,000. If you have no desire to go out there and live on this property, that's fine. You buy it for $1,000. I think you can easily sell it for $2,000. And I think you can easily sell it for $2,000 with little effort. So let me tell you what I think little effort is. Little effort is you put an ad on Craigslist Albuquerque and Craigslist Santa Fe every week until the thing sells, or you go buy a sign at Home Depot, stick it in the ground out there for sale by owner. 1 acre for $2,000. That's a really good deal. That's less than pretty much all my 1 acres, and to my knowledge, I have the bulk of the cheapest properties in Rio Rancho available for sale right now. I'm sure there's somebody who's got 1 acre on like Unit 26, really remote, that they're selling for less than what I'm selling for. But for the most part, my prices are really low, and you price this at $2,000, you're going to be able to beat even my prices. You'll certainly be able to beat all of the wildly unrealistic realtors who price land out there. 1 acre for $30,000. They're nuts. They're insane. Don't do that. That would be a waste of your time. But if you're looking to slowly sort of grow a bankroll, buy a property for $1,000, sell it for $2,000, as I said, 6 months' time, that's a conservative estimate. I think you'll be able to do it in 3 months' time. But even if you're not, even if it takes you 6 months to do that, can you put $1,000 in the stock market and take out $2,000 6 months from now? No, probably not. And I can tell you that one from experience as well. So land in general is a really good investment, and certainly a good way to start to graduate to a new station in life. And as I said, I can attest to that personally. Buy it for $1,000, try to sell it for $2,000, maybe even try to sell it for $3,000. Sit on it for a scooch longer, something like that. But you should be able to do that. All right, guys. So that's my sales pitch. Hopefully one of you is going to pick this up in the next week. Hopefully this is a good opportunity for you, whether you're looking to invest or you're just you've been looking for cheap land in Rio Rancho and this is the best deal you're going to find. Hopefully, but this will be an experiment that we're going to try and do from time to time, as I said, hopefully monthly here on the website. And I hope you guys take advantage of it. All right. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.